Hello children, how are you all? I hope you all are doing well. This is your computer sir Anil. From today onwards, I am going to start your computer chapters. If you are not having your computer textbooks, go and purchase your computer textbooks which are available at the school. Now, come on, let we start our first chapter, a computer system. What is the chapter name? A computer system. There are many companies that manufacture computers and their parts. Some of the well-known companies are as follows. See, so many companies we have which manufacture computers. In that, here in this table we have some companies and what they manufacture. See, the first company, that is HP. HP means Hewlett Packard. This is the logo of HP. In the same way, this is the Dell company logo, that is. And this is the Toshiba. This is the company. It is a logo of the Toshiba. This is Acer company. It is the logo of Acer is this one, Acer. Okay. Now we got the company names which manufacture computers, right? So from the first company we will see in depth what are all the things it manufacture. HP Hewlett Packard, this company, it manufacture printers, laptops, storage devices such as pen drive, hard disk. Okay. Now in the same way, the Dell company, it manufacture the laptops, tablets, which is very smaller than the laptop, tablet. Okay. Then desktop means the computers which are available in our laboratory, those are desktop systems. Okay, which we can set up on a desk. Now this is a monitor. So Dell company, it can also manufacture monitors. Toshiba company, third one, what it manufacture? It manufactures same like HP and Dell laptop, notebooks. Notebook means not your notebooks where you used to write your assignments and all. Okay, this is a type of computer. Okay, the smallest one it is. Okay. Next, that desktop. Toshiba, it can also manufacture desktop systems. Acer, this company, it manufactures desktops, laptops, storage devices, and smartphones. Smartphones means your mobile. Okay, those are smartphones, Android phones. Okay, now this is all about the companies which manufacture various types of computers and storage devices, printers, external devices. Okay, now in this chapter we will study uses of computer. What are the uses of computer? Okay, and characteristics of computer, the working of a computer, how your computer works. The same way, identifying the input and output device and storage devices of computer. Now next, describe the components of CPU. The CPU components we are going to study in this chapter. Finally, the difference between hardware and software. Okay, but in today's class I'll explain these 2 points, uses of a computer and characteristics of a computer. Before that, this table. Here we have the table. What suppose you need to do in this table is, you need to circle encircle the names of 6 devices that can be attached to computer system. So here this is example, only one device which we can attach to our computer, that is shown here, that is keyboard. In the same way, remaining 5 devices you need to encircle here in the table. Okay, the devices which we can attach to our computer, those all you need to encircle like this. Here we have the keyboard. Okay, keyboard it is. In the same way, one more example I'll tell you here. See, monitor. This is monitor. Like this you need to encircle. Once you encircle everything, send me the photo or picture of this page. Okay, this is your assignment. Now let me start the portion topics. Today's topics, those are uses of computer and characteristics of a computer. Okay, I'll turn the page. See, computer is one of the greatest invention of humanity. Computer, it is one of the greatest invention which human beings invented. Okay, because computer can do many tasks. That is what it is, a very greatest invention of human beings. Computers came into existence in 1930s, and since then they continue to change our world. See, when our computer came into existence in the year 1930s, now currently it is 2020, so 90 years back in the 1930s computer came to our world. So they can do various types of work, due to which they have become an important part of our everyday lives. See, computer, it can perform variety of tasks. That is what computers became an important part of our lives. Now we will see the uses of computer. Okay, the first use of a computer, where the uses of computer means where we use, for what purpose we use computer. Okay, so here we have few areas where we can use computers. Okay, one by one I'll explain the areas where we use computers. The first one, home. Computer we can use at home. We use computers for different activities such as drawing pictures. See, in our home, if we have computer, we use that computer for drawing picture and typing letters and assignments in that, paying bills. See, paying bills, booking your tickets, railway tickets, bus tickets you can book, you can pay your water bill. Okay, so searching for information and listening to music, you can search information in your computer if you are not getting anything, so you can search and get information in computer. You can also listen to music in a computer. So this is how you can make use of computer at home. Next we have shops and malls. See, shops and malls, in shops and malls also we use computer. How? What is the use of computer at shops and malls? See, at shopping malls, computer are used to store lists of items. The list of items which you are going to purchase, those details, everything stored inside the computer, and to keep records for employees. The peoples who work in shops and malls, the records, their details, it can save in the computer. And for making bills, see, once you go for shopping malls, big bazaar, okay, there, if you purchase anything for making bills, they will be having computer. Okay, so for these things we make use of computer at shops and malls. Next, at school, see, the next place where we use computer is school. In schools, computers are widely used for typing circulars. See, we used to send you circulars, right? If there is an holiday, if there is an uh, special functions, annual day, we used to send circulars to you, right? So that circular we used to type in computer only. Test papers, for your question papers and all, we use computers only for typing your question paper and all. Test paper, preparing timetable, see, to prepare your timetables and all, we use computers at school. Maintaining fees records of students, see, your parents, they will come to the school and they will pay fees, right? So how many people, how many students paid their fees and all, this all we used to store in the computer. And teaching new concepts through animated videos, for teaching you students, okay, animated videos and all, I can play and show you with an example with the computer. Okay, in the last year I shown you animated videos in our computer laboratory, right? So those things also we can do with the help of computer. Next, office and banks. In office and banks also we use computer. Okay, for what purpose, sir? How, what is the use of computer in bank or office, sir? You can also ask question. See, for that answer is sending and receiving emails. Okay, to send or receive emails we use computer. And maintaining records of account holders in bank. If you, for example, your parents will be having bank account, right? So to maintain the account details, we use computer at bank. And helping customers with information, see, if you are not getting anything at the bank, then there will be a person who helps for you in the bank. Okay, so to maintain everything, the people's record of accounts and helping to customers with information and all, sending and receiving emails, everything we can do with the help of computer at office and banks. The next place where we use computer is railway stations and airports. See, very easy it is to understand. At railway station and airports, why we use computer? To help and in keeping track of arrival and departure details and number of seats available in a train or an aeroplane. See, how many passengers they visited, they arrived, and how many passengers they departed. Okay, to keep record of all the passengers, what we use computer only. Huh? And if you are booking aeroplane or train tickets at your home, then with the help of computer only you are going to do that, right? So if for example the number of seats which are available in a train or an aeroplane, to see that, we used to maintain computer only. With the help of computer only we do that. Yes. So this is the use of computer at railway station and airports. Next, hospital. In hospitals also we use computer. Very easy it is also. In hospital, computers are used to maintain record of patients. For example, how many patients admitted and what are the treatment have given to them. So to maintain these all we use computers only at the hospital. Okay, and preparation of reports and performing medical tests, to perform medical test and to get the test result, to prepare the report of that patient, we use computer only, right? So this is the use of computer at the hospital. Scientific research, see, for scientific research also we use computer. Computer play an important role in launching satellites. See, for satellite launching also we use computer. And weather forecasting, to get weather reports we use computers only. So these all are the uses of computer, students. We use computers at home, at shops and malls, at schools, office and banks, railway stations and airports, hospitals, finally scientific research. Okay, this is all about uses of a computer. Next we have characteristics of a computer. A computer has certain characteristics which are different from other electronic machines. See, we have so many electronic machines, right? In that computer, it is an electronic machine. So, what are the characteristics of a computer? First one is the speed. Computer works very fast. It can perform large number of calculations quickly. See, computer, it is very fast. It works very fast. That is what the feature. It is speed. Works very fast. It performs large number of calculations very quickly, within a fraction of second. It will calculate the large number of calculations and all. Okay, so that is what the feature is, speed. Next feature we have accuracy and reliability. A computer always gives correct result if we give proper instructions to it. See, computer, what it does, it gives correct results, but only if you give proper instruction to that computer, then only it gives correct results. If we give wrong instruction, then it gives wrong results. So it depends on you, students. Okay, so it gives correct results with the proper instruction. This is known as the characteristic of accuracy and reliability. Next character we have diligence. A computer does not get tired. It can work for long hours and can do the same work again and again. See, if anybody asks, computer gets tired or not, you need to tell them no. Computer, it never get tired. It can work for long hours and it can do the same work again and again without any feeling of tired. Okay, computer, it can work for long hours. Computer don't have the feeling of tiredness. That this is known as diligence. Large storage capacity. Computer, it can store a lot of data which can be used as and when required. See, students, computer, it is used to store your documents, photos, videos, audios, your drawings, everything, because it has the capacity to store everything. That is what the characteristics it states, a large storage capacity. Computer, it can store everything inside of it. And if you want the picture or images, documents which you saved in your computer, that can be used later when required. Okay, so that is what large storage capacity it is. The next characteristics of computer is multitasking. For this I will give a real time example. See, you students, you can eat at the same time you can watch TV, right? You can eat and at the same time you can watch the TV. So computer can also perform such various tasks at the same time. That is known as multitasking. For example, in your computer you can listen to music while creating a drawing in paint at the same time. See, you can listen to music while creating a drawings in a paint at the same time. So this is known as multitasking. Multi means many tasks. So multitasking it is. Okay. So this is class for the day, students. Go and purchase your computer textbooks. Those who have not purchased yet,